Good morning, friends. This is Civil Competitive, and today we are going to talk about SSC JE Civil Competitive Exams. So, this is the question paper of 2016 Set 1. So, let's have an eye on this. The first question which has been asked is Hydrographic Survey deals with the mapping of what? It is a question from surveying, objective question. So, we are having the options large water bodies, canal systems, colored movement, then none of these. So you're getting the name, that is hydrographic survey. Hydro means we know that water, and the survey which is done in water is not always its hydrographic survey. So we get some options from this, that is one is none of this. It's let it go. Color movement means rango ki gati means what about this rango ki gati, we don't know about this. Canal system, that means the canal one. Nahal, and the last one is large water bodies. Now here we are getting the water system, water bodies, that means river, pond, and all those things, seas, all these things. So this would be the option of this question, that is hydrographic survey deals with the mapping of. Then get to the next question, that is if the smallest division of the vernier is longer than the smallest division of its primary scale, the vernier known as what? It is actually a retrograde grade vernier. How? Now let us see if the smallest division of the vernier is longer, that is in a vernier scale the smallest division is longer and the smallest division of the main scale or primary scale is smaller, in this case it is retrograde vernier, not the direct vernier or simple vernier. Let's get to next question. It is a well conditioned triangle has angles not less than dash and more than dash respectively. So what would be the angles? Now we normally know that in a well conditioned triangles the angle is between 30 degree to 120 degree, but here we are getting an option that a well conditioned triangles has an angle not less than, so we get a difference in this. So the option would be 90 degree to 120 degree, not that 20 degree or 10 degree. Next question is compensating error. Compensating errors in chaining R. What would be the compensating error in chaining R? It is proportional to the square of the root of the length of the line. That means the compensating error, it is a type of error in a chaining. There are several types of error when we do chain survey. Now in this type of survey, the square root of the length of the line, that means root over of L, is equals to the compensating survey, because it is very negligible type of, means very small value it is we are having in this type of survey. The next question is if a chain is found too short on testing. If a chain is found too short on testing, it can be adjusted by what? The first option is given that straightening the links, inserting additional circular links, flattening the circular links, any of the options. So let's see, straightening the links, that means the in between 0.25 link, if we straighten the link, if it is bended, the length would increase. Okay, next is inserting additional circular ring. Now if the circular rings are shorted, that means it normally in any link is 3. Okay, 3 circular rings are there. Now if it is shorted, then we could add a next ring, or additional ring is provided for that. Next one is flattening the circular ring. That means if we want to increase the length of the, it could be flattened, that means a flat one ring by using hammer or plus and all those things. The last option is any of the option above. So all the options are correct, we can do this. So last option would be the answer. Next is permissible limits of error in chaining for measuring on rough or hilly ground is. Now there is a chart. Now I would talk about the chart in my next lecture video of surveying part 3. So on that case we would get these ratios. The ratio would be 1:250. Okay, the next option is during chaining along the straight line, the leader of the survey party has 3 arrows, and while a follower has 5 arrows. the distance of the follower from the starting point will be what? It would be 5 chain. Let's get this question. Now during chain along a straight line, the leader of the survey party has 3 arrows, okay, while followers has 5 arrow, okay, follower is having 5 arrow. The distance of the follower from the starting point will be what? Now from the starting point, what would be the distance? Now we get that he is having 3 arrows and the follower is having 5 arrows. That means that 5 arrows had been plugged by the follower. That means we are having a 5 chain distance. The next question is, invert tapes are made of an alloy. It's nickel and steel. Invert tape, but it is also known as surveyor's tape also. Next question is, chainage chainage is the distance measured along a chain line. It is a linear type of survey and it is done mainly in the chain line. Next question is, in chain survey execution, the first steps taken is, what would be the step? The first step is recognition survey. There are actually 4 steps. The first step is recognition survey, then map study, then preliminary survey, and all those things are there. Then detailed surveying also there. So we just need to know that the first survey is known as recognition survey. Next question is, a soil has limit value of 60%, plastic limit of 35%, shrinkage limit of 20%, and it has a neutral moisture content of 50%. What is the liquidity index of the soil? So in this question, the answer is 0.6. As it is a soil mechanics question, we'll get the formulas for soil mechanics. The formula for liquid limit, plastic limit, and shrinkage limit, and natural moisture content. We had to get the relation between all those things and put in the percentage on it. So we would get the answer from this. It is a completely solving question, a mathematical one. Okay, thank you. Today this is the complete thing. Next day we will talk about more questions, and for today, thank you.